Hello, I'm going to speak on 2 Samuel 19 and what I got out of it. I mainly got two things out of it. Number one, the love of a father for his son that he loved so much, even though his son was not only rebellious, but really became his enemy and tried to kill him. And number two, the mercy that David had for his enemies that he had been warring against through Saul and his family and his followers. So the first one with Absalom, blood is thicker than water. And after the war was over and all of his soldiers came back, David found out that Absalom was dead and he just couldn't quit weeping. And Joab comes to him and says, David, look, all these guys have been fighting for you. They saved your family and our families, and you're crying for Absalom, your son, who was trying to kill you and take over the kingdom and wanted to become the king in your place. But yet David loved Absalom so much that he just, it broke his heart. And I relate that to us today, to where blood is thicker than water. And even though our sons and daughters can become wayward and walk away from us and just break our hearts, that love is still there. And each one of us as a parent would give our life to save that son or daughter, even if they hated us and wanted nothing to do with us. We would do anything in our power to bring that son or daughter back. And with Absalom, it was too late and it didn't work out. But sometimes it does work out, and keep loving that son or daughter and do anything you can to bring them back to you and keep that bond that you have. And David, with his mercy that he kept showing to his enemies after the war was over and Saul's family, there was one man that he speaks about in there that I'll talk about, and that's Shimei, who in a few chapters before this, you see him come out and he's throwing stones at David and just screaming at him, and he can't stand him, and he's making all kinds of accusations against David. And his soldiers that are around David, they want him dead. They're telling David, let's just go over and kill this guy. And David said, no, I'm not going to do it. And not only that, when this time comes, Shimei comes out and he sees that David is going to become king, and he saw David's mercy, and he begged David for mercy again, just apologetic and thanking him and wanting to do anything he could to please David, not to save his own life, because he knew David was going to be merciful anyway. And David was just so merciful to everyone in that chapter. And I just see that as an example to us, to show mercy instead of vengeance. And that's what I have for today.